Di molto. A ver. Entonces, hoy solo nos quedan los radio edits. Creo que sí, creo que es lo único que nos falta. Porque ya nos echamos los 4 capítulos y las 6 short stories. Ay, perdón, las 6 short stories de la galería. Ya tenemos todo realmente. Porque eso es nomás los picture books. Porque este es el de Ryota. Este es el. No, este es el de Ryota. Este es el de. ¿De quién es? Hay que ver. ¿Quién es este? Compa. Ah, luego están. Muy bien. Sí. Este creo que no lo vi. No, este es el de Kazuaki, ¿verdad? Ah, sí. Ay, pinche Kazuaki. The King Picture Book. Ah, sí, me acuerdo cuál es. Bueno, en la galería no hay nada que ver. Pero esta carta. Ah, no, nada más. ¡Ay, qué bonito! Es el Thanks for Playing, qué hermoso. Muy bien. Ah, sí, nada más falta los radio de esto. Que realmente ya no es mucho, creo yo. Ya para dar por terminado este bellísimo, bellísimo serie de juegos. Por ahora, Jato, saca la parte 3 por favor, la necesitamos. Quiero saber qué pasa en el mundo alternativo. Bueno, Part 1. Living with Birds. The How and Why of Saint Pigeonation's Question Box. Hi everybody, I'm Kawariota, a rock dove from 2-3. I seem to be in charge of the question corner. I think you all can tell what we're doing here just from the name, but since this is the first time, I'll explain. In the How and Why question box, I'll be asking letters you've all sent in. Not just questions though. It looks like we'll be doing shoutouts, random asides, all sorts of things. It'll be pretty relaxed. Bear with us. Because this is the first time, I made sure to pick things which don't spoil any of the BBL route from the full version. If you haven't finished it, spoiler landmines can be scary. But don't worry, there won't be any of those here. Let's get started then. Now, for our very first letter, from one aviophile, this is a historic moment, everybody. If you get married to Hiyoko, will you... If you get married to Hiyoko, you'll be the one wearing the wedding dress, right, Ryota? Right? You seem awfully sure about this. Actually, Hiyoko told me a little about her dream wedding a long time ago. She said she wanted a bungee jump wedding. She said, I can't remember where, but apparently there's a place where you can have the entire ceremony while oscillating several meters from the ground. She still wants to have a bungee wedding. Dress will be risky for either of us. It would be nice if we could wear our street clothes. Anyway, next letter. This one is from a Miss Bird Love. Let's see. Did birds' lifespan change at all when they were ascended? I don't know what life expectancies were like before, but some have increased over the past 100 years or so. Larger parrots and things were always long-lived, so they didn't change much. But smaller birds like quails and things, like several times as long now. Live several lives, too. Dogs still have a much shorter life than humans, though. That's just how it is. Oh, sorry. We're getting gloomy already. Let me change course a little. Let's regroup and move on to the next letter. This is from one Kanako Mikan. To Hiyoko, nice to meet you. I had lost my heart to your wild lifestyle. Being a hunter-gatherer must be hard in a lot of ways. Have you ever had trouble with some particular animal, or had to live through something really difficult? I was told to answer anything for Hiyoko as best I could. Hiyoko's really something. She's been wild and rugged ever since we were very young. I always admired her too. She never really complains, so I'm not sure I know of anything that's really giving her trouble. The one that I can think of will be the time her dad got hijacked. Once, her house was invaded by a bunch of jackals while she was at school. It looked really tough. As long as there are living creatures, there will always be turf wars. She used to fight with the boss jackal lent an entirely new meaning to the phrase domestic violence. So maybe it's a good example of a quarry which gave her trouble as well. Then again, in the end they reconciled and she was welcomed into the Jackal tribe as a brother, so maybe it was more like a pair of Yankees having a sunset fistfight on the riverbank than a hunter on her prey. Alright, the next letter is addressed to Nageki. From one Hatoful Karis. What do you wish for on Tanabata? I always felt sad on seeing your card. I think we should have him answer this himself. Nageki? Nageki, you here? What? Oh, good! I was worried I have to call you and then answer. Is that a microphone on? Yep, we're on the air right now. Wait, don't leave yet. No, I don't want to be recorded. Just answer one question, please. Fine. But once I've answered, I'm leaving. Thank you. This letter was asking if you make wishes on Tanabata. I'd like to know what you wish for too. I don't. Which is the for superstitious children. Dr. Wamina always makes one. Oh. Did you make them when you were younger? Yeah. What sort of things did you wish for back then? Nothing. Nothing special. Things like, I hope my family stays happy. Ah, que hermoso. Harmless little things like that. I'm always hoping for the same thing. I know how it is. Are we done? I'm leaving. Oh, yeah. Sorry for holding you up. See ya. Alright. He really cares about his family. Wonder what they're like. They must be all quiet, calm birds like him. Oilo. The next one is from San. It isn't signed. It's a little long, but I'll try to read it in one go. Okusan, 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 Okusan. Smells good. I want to. Oh. No, espera, eso es para Oko-san. Eso no es de Oko-san, maldita sea. Yeah, oh, Dios mío, esto es. No, guácala, no. No, no puedo, por favor, síguele. No, por favor, Dios mío, ya, no, ya es demasiado, por favor. Mi inocencia se ha perdido. I feel like I was gonna suffocate reading that. Woo! It has been delivered! Woo! Your love has been delivered! Woo! Would you accompany Oko-san on a journey to Pudding Ways? I think he understands. That's good. On that note, the last letter here is for San as well. From one Ori. Si es otra de esas. Si es otra igual. I love Okasan too much and my heart is turning into a Hato heart. Is it easy to keep doves at home? I want Okasan, all of my own, to so gently wander around. My lips have him right on my shoulder. I know it's just a casual decision, but do you think I would do that? No one around here has kept doves for some decades. The pet shop does not sell them either. Where did Okasan come from? Oh. No one around here has kept doves for some decades. The pet shop does not sell them either. Where did Okasan come from? It is a mystery. Would you terribly mind telling me? I think I should start by talking about San's actor. This will get a bit meta. San is modeled... ya es cierto. Yo me acuerdo cuando me dijiste. San is modeled off of a dove named Ogo-san kept by the creator. Of course, his portrait is a picture of the bird himself. In reality, he's not interested in pudding at all. Please don't try to feed a dove pudding. Those aren't particularly hard to care for. Anyone who's given a budgie or sparrow or anything should find it pretty easy. A racing bird would be a little more difficult, but for a fantail or the like, a fairly small cage is fine. A rabbit cage works really well. However, doves aren't very common pets, so there aren't many veterinarians who know how to treat them. Doves are usually very healthy and rarely get sick, but you might want to make sure there's a clinic nearby which will receive them just in case. They're not common in general pet stores, but there's usually a section for doves in places that specialize in birds. Have a look around. Good luck, Missouri, and I hope you can have a wonderful birdie life. That's all for today. Thank you for sending those letters. Me siento sucio con esa carta para Oko-san. Tan sucio. Bueno, vamos al siguiente. The how and why of Saint Patrionations? Question box. Hello, everybody. This is Kawarriota from Class 2-3. It's time for the second round of the question corner. Como dice. Bueno, pues ya. It's time for the second round of the question corner. Independent programs like this don't have to worry about viewer numbers, so we can take it easy. It's very relaxing. Aren't you feeling relaxed? Anyway, this episode will be mostly spoiler-free as well. Spoilers for the BBL will probably start showing up in the second half, I think. At any rate, everyone can listen to this without worrying. Let's start looking at letters. This time there are 3 for me. First off, from one anonymous individual. You look very good in girls' clothes, but how do you feel with cross-dressing? Is getting paid just an excuse? How do I feel? I'm not sure. I only wear crosses at work, after all. It would be sort of like if I worked at a convenience store and put some sort of emotional weight into the act of wearing the apron, or something. It would be very strange. As for it being an excuse, well, that seems odd too. It's just a normal part of life to me. On to the second letter. This is from one Areco. We want to have Colleen be my personal maid. There is a time limit, but you can ask for me anytime you're at the cafe. I'll be waiting. And now the third, from Colleen Sexual. I wonder if that's a person who comes by every Friday? To Colleen, you're always so cute. What kind of clothes do you like? You can tell me, right? I'd like to see you in more than a maid and Miko clothes, too. Like maybe a sailor uniform. Come again soon, master. I don't usually do this outside a cafe, but I had them get me a sailor uniform for this, so I'll be back in a minute. Dios mío. Ay, Ryota, imagínese con el porte de tu mano, el retrato de tu mano. Try making bento. Will you eat? Sorry. I tried making bento. Will you eat with me? This is the first time I worn a sailor uniform, actually. It's a little drafty for this time of year. The next one is for Dr. Wamine. Let's see if I can get him in here. What is it? Another stomach ache. What's the last time Zoe's not enough? I do have something a little more powerful. With a 42% chance of painful death, a side effect that is. But what? That's too much of a mortality rate. I'm not enough of a hurry to play Russian roulette, you know. I'm not watching the background music like that. This is a question corner, Doctor. There's a letter for you and me. May I read it to you? What foolishness is. Very well. We shall discuss the compensation later, of course. I probably don't want to know what you'll ask for. Ay. ¿Qué fue eso? You know that? But thank you. It's from someone named Yuya, and was sent on December 6th. Ryota's birthday is the 3rd, right? No, but Ryota's birthday is the 3rd, right? Happy birthday. And the doctor's is the 12th, so happy birthday to him too. Thank you, Yuya. This person seems quite well informed. May I ask you a favor? My birthday is the 7th. Could you celebrate for me? Just one congratulations for you with better than Christmas and New Year's cards combined. Another December child. Happy birthday, Yuya. You should say something to it, Doctor. Why? It's just merely another year in the life. What reason is there to celebrate? Not that I had expected much from you anyway. I'm sorry, Yuya. I'll congratulate you for the Doctor as well. Happy birthday. Merry Christmas! I feel like something all just got slipped in there. Anyway, happy birthday. I hope you have a good year. If perhaps you have a change of heart and decide you would like to have your limbs and organs replaced, do let me know. Don't even joke about that sort of thing, Doctor. Seeing as the Doctor is here, I'll read a few more of these. This one is a question for the doctor from Just Pudding. Do you have a shakum alarm in the infirmary? Do you, doctor? No, I don't make a habit of relying on establishments. I assume that anything in there which would be troubling to have stolen. Use Guard. Easy and safe. I think not, Mr. Guard, but doesn't seem interested. And that's where I hide. Pardon me, then. Please, do call if you change your mind. We left his business card even though we didn't ask for it. I don't have any use for it. What about you, Doctor? Likewise. Yeah, really. Time for the last one. This is from one helplessly in love. I am helplessly in love with round, adorable chukar partridges. Do all chukars have the doctor's especially fluffy face? What do you think, Doctor? A foolish question. I was visiting a town for the first time. The first man I met had a round face. Does everyone in that town have a round face? Or something like that. It's from someone outside of school, so you could answer less aggressively? Aggressive? Whatever do you mean? I believe I answered in a clear and concise fashion. There's no speeches to bear without individual differences. This is hard. I suppose the doctor is right. There are differences between individuals. Maybe the best way to see it would be to go to the avian zoo in Kakegawa or Kobe. Chukar partridges' eyes aren't completely round, so they do look a little bit lethargic or maybe suspicious. No, definitivamente es que es true. Tiene que verse así, si no, no cuenta. Also, when they hold their heads out, their necks are surprisingly thin. They can look very vulnerable when they're taking dust baths, too. Do you take dust baths, Doctor? What a quaint suggestion. Dust bathing is a behavior which traverses a way of removing parasites from the body. Alas, as I progress such that we no longer come into contact with parasites, and so it is no longer needed. You must do it every once in a while, then. A defenseless dust bathing, Dr. Omine. A fascinating idea. If only how hard it is to imagine. I think I'd like to see it. Uy, Ryota. Curiosity killed the cat. Yes, I know. Is that enough? I believe in what you have from last experiment will be ready soon, and I would very much like to go home. Yeah, we're done. Sorry for holding you up. Thank you. Why is everybody so cooperative? I hope we can have someone who will play along next time. Then again, there are so many letters for the doctor. I'll have to bring him back at some point. Maybe next time I should get him a present or something to bother him out beforehand. Well, that's all, folks. Thank you for all the letters. Qué bonitos, se lucieron mucho esta vez con el contenido extra. Está muy bonito, está muy lighthearted. Y pues, en general, me gusta mucho que lo cortito y lo bonito que está. Wait, special talk show. Welcome to the Nishikoji special talk show. Good evening, folks. I am the great artist who offers life his very soul of the imagination, Nishikoji Tori. Welcome to the special time which you shall spend with me. I did imagine there are many listeners who already know it by heart, but allow me to give you a brief introduction of my glorious exemplary career so far. Once I was the age of the 2nd Special Optic Ordnance Division of the Hawk Party Research Organization, and I am a manager of the Grow Party, and also chief editor of the popular Golden Weekly magazine. Not anyone in the world is as busy as I am. You are all incredibly grateful that I am taking this time out of my schedule to conduct a question and answer session, of course. Mr. Nishikoji, please open the door. Bah! It won't open. No matter how we push or pull. It must be locked on the other side. What do we do? At this rate, the entire chapter of Reader's program is going to be overrun with some unfortunate golden pheasant disaster. You in there! Open up this instant! You are bad enough in the Hermitage Horde. Are you planning to ruin this too? You think I'm not gonna let you go unpunished for this? You won't stop a child of trespassing, you hooligan! It is awfully loud out there. With the peanut gallery man keeping his favorite gibblings to itself. His racket is no way beautiful. Let me put on some music. Now then, let us begin my artistic question and answer session. The first is from a young lady by the name of Attorney is my waifu. When are you gonna discontinue Golden Dove? It's gotten really lame. I just feel like he's run out of ideas with all the new characters he introduces. Hey, what is this? Do you know how long Mr. Takakishibo level of obscurity, even after he made his debut in high school? Living Nomina's life was a non-civilized author. When he couldn't get past civilized positions, he was very popular enough in questionnaires, so he'd always be dropped. You cannot possibly comprehend how he suffered. And then he came to me, to Golden Weekly. He was the first artist whose serials worked out for me. He struggled all this way together, like unfortunate twins, joined at the hip and so shamefully forced to run in every three-legged race ever. You both any idea how much sweat, how many tears, and how much of his own life blood that he was poured into a Golden Dove? You don't, do you? You know nothing of the joy of a long-running series, you disgusting Philistine! So don't just go talking about discontinuing it. Jeez! Well then, next one. Things sure seem lively in there. We should open a door already. On the contrary, you seem to be ignoring us entirely. I can't believe that this great lady is alone on campus. It is most vexing. You don't have any trouble? The real always experience when everybody is in a pickle, right? Qué bonita canción. Yuya. No one asked for you to show up. Wait, what are you carrying? I got permission to force our way in. You got to protect the peace and the security of the campus after all. You want to break the door down whether it is locked or not? Get back a little. The second one is from Testy Robin. I'm tired of the reversible dust jackets. Oh, the more interesting bonus, or I'm not buying your magazine anymore. Then don't buy it! Why would you want readers as low-minded as you, anyway? Don't you think something is wrong with this trend among publishers of trying to outcompete each other through bonus items? A magazine should be judged by what's inside. That is where the competition lies. You don't be fooled by those frivolities. The real artistry lies sparkling within. It's as far as you go, as you can call you, Tori. Put your wings behind your head. What is a higher student doing with that thing? Didn't you know, mister? It's a must-have item for any fashionable teenage boy. We have you surrounded. Come quietly and don't try anything. Let's make this as nice as possible, shall we? I don't want to have to shoot you. Not very much, anyway. Yeah, a full. Ah, I see. So you're with JB. Oh, very well. I shall withdraw for today. But one day this school shall be mine! Come on, Angle. Darn it, there goes another window. If you're going to go leaping out the window, at least open it first. Anyway, we secured the broadcast room. We showed on time, so you should probably get started. Right. Thank you, yeah. But, why does he keep grabbing those things? Now then, let's try this again. The how and why of St. Peter Nations. Here's the question box. I'll be joining in today. This time we got questions from Westerners. My English isn't very good, so Sakura will be helping out. In high school you can't use English? Your future is black indeed. I'm not planning to go overseas, so it won't be that bad. I hope. Alright, first question. From one SSFSX17. That's more like a password on the handle. What is Hiyoko's favorite weapon? The bow, the sword, or the spear? What is Hiyoko's favorite... What is Hiyoko's favorite weapon? The bow, the sword, or the spear? Can you answer that, Kagura? Hiyoko's favorite weapon? Well, a few years ago she really liked the bamboo pole, but I think lately she's been using the copper sword more. A copper sword for hunting? Would it be a bit dull for that? It doesn't cover well, but it doesn't matter because she just bludgeons everything to death anyway. Alright, let's keep going. We're a little short of time thanks to a certain someone. This one's for you, Sakuya. It's one rabbit out. Sakuya, please let me touch your feathers. I want to touch your feathers. Never! Hey, translate into English first. Or Japanese, I guess. This is an English release. I don't actually need you here at all, but if you start quoting whole characters out of scene just because the language barrier jokes doesn't really work, then things will get pretty confusing pretty quickly. right? Exactly, yeah. Please let me touch your feathers. Let me touch your feathers. Why should I let you take my celebrity touch my common riff? That's too bad, Robert Doubt. Maybe he'll let you touch them if you become the ability. It was anonymous. What are you touching? Why are you touching Brian Pigeon? Do you consider his blog to be quality literature? Second thoughts, it would be okay in the bar repeating everything after all. Look here, peasant. I got one job in the lousy show. It's stupid, but I'm going to do it. Is that clear? Okay, okay. Anyway, Brian. Wait, who? Don't you even know that you're ignoramus? You're a bright pigeon from the land of Britain, and the very first intellectual Columbian. Call the Brian Pigeon online for the good of us all. Whoa! But this blog is in English. English localization or no, I still can read it. Of course it's in English. He lives in London. His sports may be in Cotton's fine literature. At the very least, they're culturally quite invaluable. You will definitely leave a mark on my history to come. Wow, you must be really important. I have to work hard on my English so I can read his blog. Here's the last one. Yeah, it's anonymous too. It's for Son. Love you. Woo! My son loves you too! Sucky, I understood that! Oh, that's a proud neophyte! Well, I guess that's about it for today. Indeed, we shall have to cut this session short. It's almost time for this call to close. It just make a smooth exit. Yup. Bye-bye, everybody. ¡Qué bonito! All full of spoilers. Parte 4. Me da gusto ver, me da gusto que Tori haya salido otra vez, porque es una chulada de personaje. The how and why of Saint Pigeonations. It's time to break out the question box. This is Kawarga from class 2-3. Last time was a little exciting, wasn't it? I'm glad we didn't get dropped. This time we're doing a special feature on BBL. BBL, or Bad Boys Love, is an extra long truth scenario which was included with a full version of the game. Today, we'll be answering questions about BBL, so be warned, there will be spoilers. I don't recommend continuing this. Ahí está. Yo sé hablar inglés, ¿qué les pasa? Continuing this with if you haven't finished BBL yet. Do you want to keep going? Obvio. O sea, ¿que no ves mi stream? Alright. Let's get started. This will be a little complicated, but I think I should explain where we are before jumping into the questions. Holiday Star takes place in a happy world where the BBL route never began, during winter break in the third semester. So, naturally, up until now, the questions have been answered by the peaceful, undisturbed Otome route versions of each character. But, because we're doing BBL this time, we'll be calling on the versions of each character who lived, or didn't live, through BBL. Perdón, Just don't think about it too hard and you'll be fine. In the end, it's just because unlike books or movies, visual novels have all kinds of branches of possibilities. Even if it is a little odd for me to be saying that. Sorry, that was a little long. Questions. This is from Soravo. Was Yoko raised in an orphanage? How has she managed everything all this time? Yoko isn't here, so I'll be answering for her again. Her parents did die a long time ago, but she was never taken in by an orphanage. She did live with my mother and me for a while, but she decided she'd rather live on her own. Living by one's own strength is a hunter-gatherer, right after all. I could never be like her. She's always so tough and cool, you know. On to the next question. This one is from Damorishi. For the doctor. What did you like so much about Professor Kawara? What was so appealing about a good-for-nothing duff like that who couldn't even take care of his own family? That's what it says, Doctor. Wait, no, Doctor, stop. You can just tear up the letters. You can't put it in the shredder either. Aw, it's completely destroyed. That is all. It's not an answer, Doctor. Sorry, Namorishi. I got a subject with father. It's a bit of a sensitive area with him. Dad never did come home much, though. I don't remember what kind of person he was either. I wonder what kind of boss he was for the Doctor. Hey, Doctor, wait! Was there something else? Another question for you, too. It's just this one more. Could you please stay? The constant warm repayment with the emergency room won't be able to fix, but very well. Are you planning to break into the third dimension to claim vengeance, Doctor? Then again, you probably could. Anyway, I'll read it, and if you don't want to say anything, you don't have to. Let's not get anyone killed. Indeed. So I can guarantee that we won't. This is from, Tommy. About how many aliases have you had to date, Doctor? Would you mind telling me what a few of them are? I don't keep it lying around for you to spot tricks. Doesn't answer the question, sir. Oh, I think it's enough. I simply use names as I need. In situations where it would be convenient for people to guess who I am, you see. Would really my name's not be quite inconvenient. That's true, but no one reading this will mind spoilers. I don't mean inconvenient for them. I mean inconvenient for me. I will be going now. Aw, he's gone. You didn't even answer either of them, Doctor. Looks like you're having some trouble. Yuya! Yuya! About the question, is it the question for him? You always who we need to, Yuya. I've been trying for quite some time after all. I leak a little confidential information just for you. You always read your state secrets just when we need them, Yuya. Well, that's a little harsh, isn't it? Anyway, moving right along. As long as you all know his name is a member of the Faculty of Scientific Relations, and his name is a medical doctor, it's your main issue. His name is a researcher for the Hawk Party is Isa Soma. That's the first name I knew him by. We also have evidence indicating that Ishiki Misho, the public prosecutor who died suddenly 4 years ago, might be the same person. And finally, it's a theory that his real identity is as the heir to the Ishijou group, but that's the rest of the rumor. He has quite a history, doesn't he? He does easily access it to me. In any case, the truth remains sheltered in darkness. Anyway, that's it for me. Can't keep the ladies waiting after all. Adieu. Thank you, Yuya. It's a little late now, but will he be okay? The doctor was awful insistent about hiding those names, and he just blabbed about all of them. Well, then again, he can take care of himself. It's not like the doctor will kill him or anything, even if he did find out. Well, next letter. This one Sanya for Nagaki. Do you disappear entirely after BBL? Or are you living on in Sakyota? Also, what would you have done if you had never been sick? Would you have gone to college? I want to know when I can't stop crying. Yo también. Nagaki will have to answer these himself. You made me come in just a little while ago too. Sorry, but you're a really important figure in BBL, so we need to have you here. Sonny was asking about what happened to you after BBL. At the very least, we do know that I spoke to you when you woke up from hibernation. Right. Let's take another look at that scene. No quiero llorar. Mr. Kawara. Mr. Kawara, Mr. Saka, can you hear me? Morning is almost here. Wake up, Kawara. Tosaka. Wake up, Kawara. Tosaka, I told you I wouldn't go back on my word. That scene appears in a special epilogue that you get if you play through a second time. That was a pretty bad spoiler. Are you sure it's okay to show that? There might be people who cleared BBL but still haven't seen it. Ooh! Yeah, sorry. I wasn't thinking. Don't look! Don't look! It's a little late now. Anyway, as you can see, my consciousness still seems to be there. So, maybe I would disappear completely. That's still pretty vague. I don't exactly exist to begin with. It's a little hard to imagine something that doesn't exist disappearing. But then again, part of your body's inside me now. So, maybe you do exist after all. I don't know what happens after the end of BBL. Maybe disappear later on. Well, maybe I end up sharing Mr. Kawara's body. Maybe, if I do end up staying, I'd like to see Terry move on, and finally start living for himself. Then I could disappear. We need to see Professor Nanagi living happily. He's been through so much. It wasn't all fun and games for me either, but I definitely agree. How about a second question? Also, what would you have done? Oh, bro. Also, what would you have done if you never been sick? Would you have gone to college? I want to know when I can't stop crying. You can't stop crying? You know you can't change the past. You can't hope for a future won't be allowed to come either. Do you think about where you wanted to go in life, Nagaki? Not really. I never had a dream for what I wanted to be when I grew up, or anything like that. Nothing had ever happened. I probably would have gone to college, but graduated and thought about things from there. It is pretty hard to know where you'll be a few years down the line. I haven't put that much thought any thought into my career path though. I bet you'd make a good museum curator, or a librarian, or a writer. I've never really felt like writing books on my own. Being a curator could be interesting though. I'll think about it. For the world where you're still alive. Yeah, something like that. Is that all? Yeah. Thank you, Nagi. This last one is anonymous. It's for... Hello. Is this a recording room? Mr. Izune! Please come in. Come in, have a seat. Tea, and biscuits. Oh, how nice. Yes, this is very nice. Would it be alright if I brought some home? I'd like to give them to the children. Oh, yeah, I think that'll be fine. I'll have enough for you when you're done. Really? Oh, I'm so happy, thank you. He's certainly quite talkative. It's almost hard to believe he's actually Professor Tanaki. Our last letter is addressed to you. I have a question for Hitori. You were supposed to be studying, but were you able to go to school? You had your job as a lecturer, and after that you took care of the children. It really doesn't seem like you have the time. Oh, I don't go. I'm enrolled, though. You're enrolled, but don't go? Is that... You a truant? Oh, no, I'm a distant student. Oh, of course. Everyone has some of the housework, so I have more than enough time left to study. Even so, I'm a little worried about living there for so long. If you wouldn't mind, I think I should be going soon. He's a very caring guardian too. My father could something to leaf out of his book. Thank you so much, Tori. Oh, thank you for having me. It's almost like some part of painting with a young man to life. I wonder if I'll grow up to be as pleasant a person as him. Anyway, that is all for today. Thank you so much for your letters. Me falla. Human form questions. Parte 5. The how and why of Saint Nations. Here's the question box. Hello again. Everybody's favorite rock dove, Kawariota from 2-3 here. First off, thanks for playing all the way through story mode. That must have taken a while. Make sure to take a break if you're actually tired, okay? They're not? You're fine? Alright, let's go. This time we'll be doing a special feature on everybody's human forms. As you all know, we're birds, but we have human designs too. These are bonus, or they're for convenience, or something like that, though. So don't think about it too hard, okay? Alright, our first question is from Naginata. This one is for everybody. What color are your panties when you're in human form? Gosh, I wonder why they want to know about that. I'm wearing light gray today. Let's try asking the others. Why? On this day of the reckoning, my loins are wrapped in the vestments that died in the vestments dyed in the blood of the crimson lotus blossom. Rojos. No comment. And wearing whatever you want me to be, baby. Yeah. I forgot to put mine on. Guess lucky, no munches. I don't have time for this nonsense. Goo! Granny's no panties! Merry Christmas! Me and Cocker are always completely naked! A lot of those weren't really answers. The next one isn't exactly for human forms, but it fits the subject of pants. It's from Tatsu. You all wear trousers in human form, but do you wear them as birds too? As you can see, we weren't wearing any. Clothes for us as birds are only used for warmth, fashion, or ceremony. and aren't really mandatory at all. Alright, next question. This one is from Imari for Professor Tanaki. I feel like you're probably engaged in self-harm because you feel guilty about everything. So please show me what's underneath those heavy clothes, Professor. This one would be a little hard to just ask with his face. He's pretty well wrapped up with the coat and the scarf, though. Professor? Yes, what is it? You're pretty heavily dressed in human form, sir. Doesn't it get hot during the summer? Oh, that's true. But even during summer, so many places have the air conditioning on that you need a coat to stay warm. If it was a supermarket in short sleeves in the summer, I feel like I'll freeze. Yes, I know what you mean. Whenever I go shopping in short sleeves, I need to go running to the bathroom. Yes. But it's pretty warm at school, right? Is it? Don't you ever want to strip down a little? Not really, no. I see. Yeah, is that all? I still have drinking to do, so no, I'll be going now. I'm sorry. I just can't bring myself to look at my homeroom teacher and say, "Take it off!" Anyway, on to the last question. This is another one for the doctor. Maybe he gets so many because he's so mysterious. It's from Kasami. You just glasses are probably just for show, but what about you, doctor? If your vision is poor, how poor is it? Yes, you are just for show. Every so often he'll break a pair and doesn't bother him at all. Et tu reçois agent is to keep 6 or 7 pairs to fake letters around that all. Oh, yeah. The doctor left. The doctor left as soon as we did that question about panties. You know all kinds of things about him, though, right? Do you know how his eyesight is? But of course, know your enemy, know yourself, and you need not fear the resource for hunter battles. It seems to be pretty bad. You can take him away, he's practically helpless. You tried taking his glasses away? Hardly. I'm not that much of a daredevil. Merry Christmas! We weren't Kako took them! Ah, I see. It was bad enough that he started feeling pretty sick too. They were returned promptly. Sort of like how wearing glasses that doesn't match your eyesight can make you dizzy? Merry Christmas! He got all wobbly. Well, we don't know the exact numbers, but it seems like the doctor's vision is bad enough that in his human form, he can get by with his glasses. I guess that may be good to know. Well, that's all for today. Thanks for dropping by again. The next episode will be the last one, so there will be a bonus. Don't miss it. Ay, ya menos terminamos todo el juego. Todo lo que puedo ofrecer. Chiquito hermoso. Part 6. Extra Large Edition. The Hound Wise Saint Puginations. It's time for the question box. Hello, everybody. This is Kawariota from Class 2-3. This is our last question answering session. We've gone a long way, but it's gone by so fast, I'll be sad to see it end. Anyway, we got a bonus question this time. Sit back and enjoy the ride. Alright, first one. From Suzukawa, from Hiyoko. For Hiyoko. You love udon, but what kind is your favorite? I'll be asking questions for Hiyoko again. I was wondering about this a while ago, too, so I asked her. She said, if I had to pick one, it would be kake udon. It's the most basic of the basic, with just udon and broth, but nothing else. She said she couldn't let herself forget the true spirit of the noodle after all. She orders what she feels like at the cafeteria, but if it's her first time at a restaurant, she'll usually get kake udon. I guess maybe kake udon is the best gauge of a chef's udon powers. Well, then there's some for Sakuya, from Tsukimu. Your mother thought you that ninjas were always a ninja in them, but she didn't teach you anything else? But of course, she taught me all I would need to know to live in Japan. And you're always so studious, too. What kind of things do you know about us, aside from ninja and shrine offerings and fallen warriors? Let us see. And about sushi? That's definitely point of Japanese pride. You're an aristocrat, so maybe you go to the really fancy sushi places, right? Indeed. I've been to those little places with the little conveyor belts. Eh? Not the ones without little conveyor belts? Do you mock me? We should have gone to a sushi place without a little conveyor belt. But my mother taught me this. Sushi places with little conveyor belts have inverted medical establishments and combine entertainment with cuisine. The higher class and places without the little conveyor belts. Eso porque los que tienen la cinta son de los más baratos que hay. See, I guess you do usually end up spending more time in the ones with the little conveyor belts. Maybe? I think? Alright, we have a two for yeah, the next we have two for Professor Tanaki. Yes, let's have them. Alright, the first one is from Lena Lowell. You're always falling asleep, Professor. Do you spend all your time at home sleeping too? Hiyoko guess that you spend about 97% of your time at home sleep, but how much is it really? If you're always asleep, I worry that you're not getting enough to eat. So, how much do you sleep at home, sir? Oh, don't worry, Lilo. How much should I eat? Probably not 97% then. I do fall asleep when having dinner sometimes, so I'll need the bath. Please make sure you don't drown yourself in sleeping in the bath, sir. Alright, the next one is from Shiroi. Is the dark spot by your chin a shadow, Professor? Or is it a marking? I've been wondering for a long time. We get a lot of people asking about this. Which is it, sir? It's not a shadow. It's a common marking on male quails. It's right where the shadowy head would be, so it is a little confusing. Try searching for some pictures of button quails. You'll find plenty of quails with a marking by the beak, just like me. ¿A qué se refiere a esto? Ah. Interesante. Thank you, sir. The next one is for Yuya. Salutation. Is there anything for a lady hoping to get to know me better? Sorry, it's anonymous, so we can't really tell if it's a lady or not. Clearly just a shy young mademoiselle, and you'll do asking person, but it's able to have an answer. Well, I wonder. Alright, let's just go with that. The question is, we never seen you surrounded by squealing girls, so have you actually got it, Yuya? That's a little harsh, isn't it? Yeah, this is definitely one that would be a little hard to ask with your name attached. But asking the questions that are hard to ask is my job. You're awfully dedicated. A lesson in full candle too. Alright, time to bite the bullet. Have you actually got it, Yuya? Me juzgate, no he does. Is that sort of backwards way of saying you have got it? We can call it. I wonder if we can call it full candor. You satisfied for now? Let me know when he comes calling. I do. Well, I guess for now we can just say he's probably got it, whatever it is. The next one is from Stan. For Stan. Ooh! Never worry, never fear. Homer-san is already here. This is from someone called I Wish I Were Pudding. What kind of what kind of house do you live in, Oko-san? You are asking about Oko-san's house? Will you be coming to play? I want to give you a warm welcome. And where is your house, Oko-san? Oko-san lives in a great mansion. A mansion? Oko-san's house is a mansion. The mansion is grand, even grander than Sakuya's. Seriously? Oko-san stays in a bird cage inside his mansion. Why a bird cage in the mansion? Oko-san's instincts tell him to sleep in a bird cage. The bird cage stays helps Oko-san stay calm and relaxed. Oko-san's going to his home and relax now. Con la autora. Well, I'm not sure until I understand, but I guess San lives in a bird cage inside a huge mansion? I'd like to go visit him sometime and see exactly what sort of arrangement he has. Alright, time for the extra. This is for Miss Asami. Asami, bella preciosa! Are you here, Miss Asami? Leave it to me, kid. This one's from Fusho. You're way too cool in a number of ways. Asami, I'm completely falling for you. I'm falling to the ends of Earth and back. You want to become my protege, kid? Come to my takoyaki cart doing the something needs to said. If you got the guts. I'll show you how to ride like the wind. There's a question from Mr. Rob as well, but would you like to answer it? A question for him? Yeah, I'll take it. This is from Shinkan.
How is your newlywed life with the Sasami so far, Mr. Rabu? So he orders you around day and night, right?
But what kind of idiotic question is that? Don't go prying into other people's private stuff, you brat. Ow! Don't kick me! Come into your soul, kid. No peeping into my love nest. Mrs. Sasami's kick really hurt. I don't know if yours are right or not, but I think they get along pretty well. Alright. It's time for a final letter. This one is anonymous. I can't wait for the next question box series. Really? I'm so glad. So, I don't know if there will be another one. There might be, though. It's still up in the air. If they have plans for another, it'll be mentioned in the official site and blog. Check it back every once in a while, okay? Alright, that's it for the Holiday Star and Radio section. Thanks for sticking around all the way to the end. It has been the How and Why of CPU Nations, brought to you by yours truly, Kawara Ryota. Oh. Y ya con eso son todos. Qué bonito estuvo todo. Vamos a ver algo otra vez. Ay, Alberto hermoso. Leone también, se ve bien chido. Y tenemos a Sami Bella, a Rabo Precioso y a Ken Saburo. Beso, ancianito. Espera. Oye, no nos haces. Ah, no, está Tori.
Tori hermoso.
Miren lo que fabulosa. Y pues ya creo que es todo. Y necesitamos todo el juego. Ay, este picture book me sigue doliendo mucho. ¿Por qué, Hitori? ¿Por qué? ¿Qué te hizo caso aquí para que le hicieras eso? Pero bueno. Gracias, chavos jóvenes ilustres, chavos guapos, por acompañarme este ratito. Esta hora chiquitita para terminar ya por fin este juego tan bello y hermoso. Pero eso no es el final de los streams. Ya pronto empezaremos con algo diferente. Creo que va a ser un... Según las recomendaciones que me han dado, creo que vamos a jugar Doki Doki Literature Club. Porque ese es... Fíjense que tanto tiempo y no lo he jugado aún. Así que hay que darle una oportunidad. Y así ustedes podrán ver todas mis reacciones genuinas bueno, primerizas, supongo. Anyways. Gracias por acompañarme un rato esta noche. Nos vemos pronto. Adiós.